What if ancient legends, stories of fiery gods and epic floods, are more than myth? What if they are echoes of real, earth-changing events? Welcome to the rather extraordinary world of geomythology, where folklore and geology engage in the most fascinating of conversations. Hello, I'm Bilal from Rock Talk, and today we're embarking on a delightful journey to explore how our ancestors may have preserved memories of geological catastrophes through the most human of mediums, storytelling. Now, what precisely is geomythology? It's the wonderfully interdisciplinary study of how myths, those tales of volcanoes breathing fire, earthquakes shaking the very foundations of the world, and tsunamis swallowing entire civilizations, often reflect genuine geological events. These compelling narratives serve as oral archives, passed down through countless generations, long before we had the luxury of scientific instruments to record such phenomena. Rather ingenious, really. Consider, if you will, the remarkable case of Crater Lake in Oregon. Approximately 7,700 years ago, Mount Mazama erupted with such violence that it collapsed upon itself, creating the breathtakingly beautiful Crater Lake we admire today. The Klamath tribe tells of an epic battle between Lau, the spirit of the underworld, and Skell, the sky spirit. A cosmic conflict that shook and obliterated the mountain, which subsequently filled with pristine water. What's truly extraordinary is that the timing of this myth aligns almost perfectly with our geological evidence. Coincidence? I rather think not. Then we have the Norse tale of Fimbulwinter, 3 endless winters with no reprieve of summer. Rather grim, you might think, but geologists now believe this story echoes the massive Ilopango volcanic eruption of 537 AD, which caused global cooling, catastrophic crop failures, and widespread suffering across the ancient world. The Vikings, it seems, were recording climate science in the language they knew best, mythology. Perhaps most intriguingly, flood legends appear in virtually every culture on Earth, from Noah's Ark to countless indigenous tales of rising waters. Many of these stories likely preserve memories of very real events, post-glacial sea level rise or devastating tsunami impacts on coastal communities. These myths may well be humanity's earliest warning systems about nature's awesome power, encoded in narrative form for posterity. In Hawaii, we encounter Pele, the goddess of volcanoes, a deity who embodies the raw, destructive yet ultimately creative power of volcanic eruptions. Her stories mirror the ever-changing volcanic landscapes of the Hawaiian Islands, where creation and destruction dance together in perpetual harmony. Scientists employ remarkable tools: radiocarbon dating, ice core sampling, tree ring analysis, seismic records, and archaeological evidence to validate these mythological correlations. While not always definitive, these interdisciplinary studies provide rather compelling support for ancient memories encoded in folklore. Here's something rather wonderful to consider. Your culture's legends may be far more than symbolic tales. They could very well be your ancestors' first scientific reports, recorded as stories certainly, but grounded in genuine geological events. This is storytelling at its most powerful and most profoundly human. The next time you encounter tales of gods battling or oceans rising, remember, they might be whispering Earth's most ancient secrets. I'd be delighted if you'd share a myth from your own culture in the comments. Perhaps together we'll uncover its geological truth. Thanks for watching Rock Talk by Bilal. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more geological storytelling.